Hello, I'm Mr. J. You can call me Ray. So we're at John Heinz. I have no idea what to expect here. I think the tide's in. This is a tidal area. So even if you fish here a lot, it's really hard to predict what things are going to be like. Um, I suppose unless you, I don't know. But bluegill, bass, crappie, snakehead. We'll see what happens. I might dismount and move to another area. This is not the greatest place to fish, I'll be honest with you. That being said, I've caught some really great fish here, so let's throw it in and see what happens. We'll start with Old Reliable. I'm keeping the light jig head because I just don't feel... the water's really murky. Tapped and he took it. Alright, well, that's a good sign. My fishies. You can hear I-95 in the background. This is an interesting place. I mean, if you ever fly into Philadelphia, you'll see it on the way in. It's basically Southwest Philadelphia, but it's a really beautiful little... It's not a great fishing place, like I said, but it's really just a nice place, though. Let's try these. I got more worms. Let's try those just for a second. Pull my fish out too. Okay. I like here because I got a little. There's a log here. It's like a little station. I like to come here early during the week. It's less likely to be people here. If you come on a Saturday or something in like April or May, forget it. I would say this place is pressured, to say the least. Murky right now, and I wouldn't imagine that's a great thing. Man, every time some seaweed. The problem with fishing a place like this is like you don't know how good the conditions are, because the second your bait went in, it might have just got buried. I wonder, I bet you a lot of people use worms here. Let's switch back to that minnow. stone. Too busy. Oh, but something hit that on the run. That's kind of cool. So hold up. I totally missed that. Back to the gold minnow because they're in there. That gold reliable. Though in the creek setting, I think the little worms and the little buggies are becoming my favorite. How there could be a car back here. Watch, somebody's gonna ask me for my fishing license in about 5 seconds. that time. We're gonna get one here, folks. You know, this has been more of a meditative video. But, I mean, that's fishing. Okay. Fish number one. And this is, ow. Open your mouth. Another, see, this is straight bluegill, I guess. Oh, you can't see nothing in this light. I'm sorry, folks. I'll get better at this. Well, you know what, though? It's not really my fault here. Let's see if we can't get a snakehead or something. I pulled, he must have had the tail, and I pulled it right out of his mouth. I pulled the hook right through the bait, and he has the bait, and I have the hook. Let's try the worm again. It's harder for them to get it off. This is the fun part for me, is trying to figure out, my experience is if I stay long enough at any spot, I start catching fish. But a lot of times it might take an hour. And I think a lot of times that's just because of the time of day, or, you know, they just moved. So I think moving around's good too, which is why we're gonna get the GoPro, but this is a good place to not move around really, I think. Like the last time I got that catfish, if the tide had been coming in, I wouldn't have been able to land him. I had to get down on the rocks. It's a real pain in the neck. It's dangerous, frankly. You gotta be careful back here. Also meet some funny characters back here. To the wrong spot. I think the water's coming in, and this is a little quiet spot for them over here. When the water's going the other way, you'll just see 10 carts sitting in front of it. just hiding in this grass here. So that's cool. So, ow. Sorry, dude. Oh, jeez. You are one muddy fish now. So, I think another bluegill. It's just maybe the temperature. Maybe the water temp. Maybe it's just so hot and muggy. I mean, it's really not yet, but it's that time of year. So maybe they're hanging out in the shades. So, let's tilt the camera this way and try to pay attention to these weeds. This might be a good place for one of those, what do they call them, Texas rigs. But maybe we'll try and, get more advanced. I know you could put the worm on, like, so the hook's not exposed. But it's still going to get tangled in this crap. You almost have to be retrieving from the other side. Start side casting. Alright, well, you guys are here for all of it. Should we switch to a little heavier jig? Let's switch to a little heavier jig. Maybe we can get more like a reaction strike. Since there's some bigger bluegill. And I kind of know where they are now. What do you people reckon? But I hesitate to bring you because every time I bring you people, I get stuck in the trees and I only catch bluegill. That's going to change soon. I got all kind of, not that that's a problem. It really isn't. Not for me. When we were up the mountains last time, we were catching bass the whole time. And I hooked into one. And I said, boys, this is it. This is a 3-4 pound bass. And it was a 1 pound bluegill. I thought I was snagged at first. Isn't that the greatest feeling in the world when you think you're snagged and then it starts pulsing? Okay. Let's switch to the green minnow. Because this water is so murky. I know white is supposed to be the best, but I don't know how this yellow couldn't be better. It is like, it's fluorescent. If I could get it out of the bag. Oh my God. I can't even catch fish that are in a bag in front of me. All right, here we go. I mean, this is like, the color of these is like, it's like, what do I call that? Osha green. Oh wow, something hit it as soon as I threw it in, I think. No. I might have just been that lily pad. Alright. Let's try to catch something other than a lily pad. Again, is it good? Is it not good? Who the heck knows? Alright. Starting to think the heavier jig might have not have been a good idea. Yeah, it's just got crap all over it. Stick with it a few minutes here. Maybe getting unlucky. Fish. It feels like grass. You can tell the difference. Grass is more of a. Grass feels like a gut hook. It's got a mushier pull to it. I mean, it's nice out here anyway. See what we get. I appreciate you folks being out here with me and spending this time. I usually just sit out here and like say my prayers or something, but now I can like catch fish and talk to you guys too. It's like I hate not being able to kind of share this with anybody sometimes, because it really is great. And if you are the kind of person that doesn't have a lot of money and you're looking for something to do, this is great. And if you can't do it, then watch this and you can pretend you're doing it. There was a time in my life where I couldn't get out and do a lot of stuff, and I relied on YouTube heavily. It's like a lifesaver. I would just watch like trains driving through Sweden and stuff like that. Just to remind you there's another world out there. It's like the internet's not all bad. Mostly bad, but a lot of it's good. They don't like this jig head. Oh, it's tapped on the way down. Get ready to set it. Boy, did you look foolish there. Alright, let's go back to the white minnow. How y'all doing? It's like really beautiful out here today. If we don't get a fish here in the next like 4 or 5 casts, we're going to switch back to the light jig head, which is where we got the other two guys. Maybe they're just real skittish right now. They only want like dead fish or something. I don't know. Oh, for the love of Pete. I meant to do that. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, he messed up my gut. He messed him up good. Okay, folks. folks. I think we're waking them up. Like an upside down fish. Maybe that's what they're getting at. Oh my god, he couldn't be dead. That time it went through though. Like my dad says in golf, it's 90%. Oh, 90% air, but you can't hit through it. Tree. Alright, so I'm getting some really nice tacks here. Look at this. So they're pulling it right off. So we just got to be patient and keep fishing. Switch our minnow out here because this one's, I think, seen better days. It's not, every time it gets the slightest little tap, it's coming off. I cannot wait to get my shipment. I don't think it's going to be here till Friday. Bait. Getting more minnows, different colors. I'm getting some trout magnets. Some bigger minnows, some buggies. Some widow buggers. Alright, here we go. Alright, well, that was divine intervention. We're going to switch back to the lighter jig. And I'm going to gotta start casting sidearm. I'm sorry. It's just so dumb. Everybody tells me to stop doing that, and I just do it over and over and over and over again. What's the definition of crazy? They say doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That about sums it up. Alright. Let's try this one. Okay. We're gonna stop messing around, alright? People need to quit fooling around all the time. Then we're never gonna catch anything. Now I barely get a hook in there, and you're throwing it up in the trees. You need to be more careful about what you're doing. Don't worry, I do this to everybody when we're fishing together. I tell people when their kids are with me, they're gonna get yelled at. Okay, if your kids come fishing with me, they can't be soft because they're gonna get yelled at. All right. All right. I was helping Father Ham put this basketball thing together over at church. I think he had 2 teenage kids helping me. They were like 18, maybe 17. I said, Father, they saw my worst side that day, trying to put this thing together. It was like, would have been difficult for a weightlifter to put this thing together. And I'm an arthritic 170-pound person, so. All right. Now, let's quit fooling around. Guess what else I forgot today? My ruler. This is a real good one. But again, a bluegill. Would you people catch something else? He's a nice one though. He's probably, I don't know, 6 inches, maybe a little longer. So, just keep throwing all reliable. bass or a crappie or something. Woo, something jumped out at me there. See that? Somebody asked the Blessed Mother for a bass. All right. Baby. Oh man. Well, she didn't get us a bass, but she got us a big bluegill. Actually, this is a red breast, I think. Yeah. You're probably gonna text me. They all work. No, this, I don't know. It's got those vertical stripes though. He's bigger. So, that's a nice one that you can't even see. Okay. Hey, dude. Come on, let's get another species here. Stole my fish. I'm running out of smelt, so I want to switch to the green one just so we can say we caught one on something else. It can't be that they'll only bite the white one. But man, am I glad. I was thinking about like diversifying my bait more. And I ordered still mostly smelt and the green emerald shiner. Those two for me are the most trustworthy. Though this was doing good yesterday, but not today. Let's see. I really question how much difference it makes because I see people throwing blue stuff in and catching giant bass on it. And like, where does blue occur in, well, I guess only in fish really. Huh. Where does blue occur in nature besides fish? Interesting. Okay. What is this? It's the bluegill, I'll bet. Nice one, though. Now, anybody who fishes down here will tell you this is good action. So, okay. I'm going to try to go on a longer video format at least once a week, or as much as makes sense. As my son says, those are better for people. And I think I tend to agree because the videos that I watch a lot are long, and I watch them for relaxing purposes. I'm also going to get a microphone so I don't have to shout. And but like if there's people that are stuck in a hospital bed or stuck in a prison, I just hope that this could be a source of something to look forward to, something like this. Because it was for me. I remember that. I wasn't in jail or anything, but there was a time where I had no freedom or time to myself, and I would, in bed at night, I would watch stuff like this just to escape,
snakeheads do is they mimic a fish who is, there, baby! A fish who is in distress. And if you ever, when you get them, you'll see it. Got gooey lips. I think that might be the biggest one today. That's at least. That's probably 7. Thanks, dude. But what I'm saying though is about this spot. If you were to come in right now in here with corn and a bobber, they won't even look at it. Only the little ones will. Isn't that funny? Did you ever notice that? The smaller fish are dumber? Must be like people. But the smaller ones are cuter. Oh, but we got that good one on the green one. So the chartreuse worked. People swear by it. I usually prefer to go white, still casting overhead, you notice? Are the crappie? Somebody slurped it for a minute. With that grass on it. Let's try to get it out near that branch. I always have good luck when I hit near a branch. I'm gonna have to go overhead. Bluegill. Again. I love them. Well, they're always here for me. If you had to rely on any other fish, you wouldn't like fishing. Although when we go out to Cannon Square or up the mountains, you'll see the majority of what we catch is bass. But like these are city bass. If anybody watching this has a YouTube channel, and you fish here, and you do good here, fight me on a bass trip here. I've yet to see, I see sporadic catches, big snakeheads, but never consistent. Like, that might just be lack of knowledge.